What's up everyone? Welcome back to Cooking with Jib. We are doing yet again another ice cream video. I have my handy dandy notebook I always take with me, and one of the recipes I've been steadily working on over the course of the past few months is a blueberry and oats, blueberry granola kind of ice cream. So it's a pretty straightforward recipe. We're going to be using some of the same techniques we were using in the previous videos. This one just is a little bit different because we are using frozen blueberries. They're going to leach out and release a lot of the extra moisture that's in them. So there is a bit of a steeping process, yet again, just like the chocolate coffee one, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. So first things first, as always, we have our heavy cream and our half and half. So now that this is in a pot, we're going to get on the stove, medium heat, and we're just going to heat it up yet again enough to where it's going to be able to melt sugar, a little bit of honey, and maybe de-thaw these frozen blueberries a little bit. Alrighty guys, so it's been roughly about 5 minutes. The heavy cream and half is just about where I want it. So we're going to go ahead and take our sugar, and then we also have all of our eggs and honey. We're going to combine all that into a bowl. Get in there with a whisk and make sure you're mixing everything up real nice. So before we add our heavy cream mixture into our egg, sugar, honey bowl, we're going to take these frozen blueberries, we're going to throw them in the heavy cream, we're going to let them thaw a little bit, and try to get some of that nice blueberry flavor mixed into the cream. Now I crank the heat up to a high heat just for a minute since those blueberries are still frozen. So last but not least, we have our granola, cinnamon, salt, and of course vanilla in here. I'm just using a store-bought granola. I didn't really have the time or necessarily all the things I would need to make a granola, so I just have a store-bought granola in here. Use whatever kind of flavor that you want. If you wanted to go like blueberry and chocolate, maybe like almonds, you know, mix it up, do whatever you want. I'm just doing a basic honey granola. So we're gonna mix all that up in there. And this ice cream recipe does call for a steeping process just to make sure that we get all the blueberry and granola flavor in there before we start churning. Just like the last video, this will sit out of the cooler for roughly about 25 to 30 minutes. Then we'll put it in a container, get it in there, and get it chilling before we start churning it. All right, our ice cream literally just got done churning. It's a little soft serve-ish, but no, this ain't for you, CC. It's pretty good. It tastes a little different from what I usually make at work. I think it's just the quality of heavy cream. The heavy cream's different. The blueberries are a little different, so it could probably use a little bit more sugar. And maybe more granola. But now that I actually have the granola bits in it, that's pretty good. So maybe I should have churned it with granola, but came out definitely a little different than it does usually at work, but still good ice cream. Alrighty guys, as always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you guys make it, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. You're going to be able to find this recipe in my ice cream recipe book whenever I'm able to get that out. You know, and just as a lesson for either be cooking, baking, making ice cream. Obviously, you may need to do a little tweaking. Like I said, this recipe came out a little bit different than it does for me at work, but it's also because I didn't make my own granola. It's also because the heavy cream brand is different. It's 36% versus the 39 or 40. I can't remember what we use at work. And the half and half brand is different. The grade of the eggs might be different. So there's a lot of little variables that may change your ice cream. And yeah, plus this is a different machine. Even though it's an expensive machine, it's a completely different machine from what I use at work. So that could all play into how your recipe turns out. So 1-2 times, maybe testers until you finally nail down what works for you. Like I said, you know, maybe some different granola, maybe some more sugar, things like that. But I gotta go. I gotta churn some more ice cream. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm your boy Jib. Peace.